All right. More Eagles news, folks. Now, tomorrow is a big day for the Philadelphia Eagles in general because the NFL owners meeting currently going on in Palm Springs right now, and they're discussing possible rule changes for this coming up season in the NFL per the league new year. And one of them is the Tush push, folks. Now, let's see where it goes. They're voting on it tomorrow morning, whether or not the Tush push is going to be banned. And the Green Bay Packers were the team that started this, and it's picked up steam in the last 4 or 5 weeks in the offseason. Now, for whatever reason, some NFL teams want to see it banned because they think the Eagles have an advantage with this play. I don't necessarily think so. I think the Eagles were the ones who implemented it into the league, and they damn near almost perfected it. But they do get stopped from time to time. There has been instances this past season where they've gotten stopped in running the tush push. I think their succession rate is 88 to 92%. Now, that's big. Don't get me wrong. Nick Sirianni has publicly come out to say that we only play 3 downs. Meaning, if we're in a 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 situation, we're going to be able to run the tush push. We're going to get it most times. Now, I would say for the teams that want it banned, try to stop it. Do whatever you can. Come up with a legal technique to stop a legal play, because that's what it is. It's a legal play up until it gets banned. And it could get banned as early as tomorrow morning at the owners' meetings. But we'll see where it goes. Me personally, there is a chance that it could get banned. I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe the following season it does. But it's just funny to me that the Eagles are the world champions in the NFL, and now they want to come out really hard against them to ban this play because they think the Eagles have the upper hand. Some of the teams and owners believe so. And Sean McDermott, the head coach of the Buffalo Bills, has verbally come out publicly to say that it's about player safety. But hold on 1 minute. Sean McDermott and the Buffalo Bills, second-ranked most highest team in the NFL to run the tush push. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious. You run it the second most in the league to the Eagles, and you're pretty damn successful with it. But I'll say this, I don't know if it's because he has a sour taste in his mouth and the organization does when they couldn't convert in the playoffs in the AFC title game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Say what you want. I don't know if it's because of that and they feel that they should be in the Super Bowl. They got screwed on that play when it really was a first down. It's all controversy. It is what it is at this point. I don't know if it's because of that or they're just trying to disarm the Eagles by taking away the play that's been most successful for them. And it's been a signature play for the last 3 seasons in the NFL for the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see how they vote on it tomorrow. To me, it's a football play. Some people believe that it's just a rugby play. It shouldn't be allowed in the NFL. Well, say what you will. It's still legal up until tomorrow morning, unless it passes through the league again. What are your thoughts on the tush push? A lot of people think if they take this away from the Eagles, they won't have the advantage like they did this past season and previous seasons as well, too. Me personally, I think it's the whole thing with pushing the player through and pulling the player. That's what it is. I think that's the big deal. But player safety and concern, let me tell you something, man. There's been 0 data or evidence that any NFL player has gotten hurt running the tush push. And now NFL doctors are coming out and saying this could have long-term effects on players as far as head and spine injuries. I don't believe that to be the case. There's a lot of plays in the NFL that could cause head and spine injuries. You're playing football. You're playing in the NFL. It's a professional football league in sports. Injuries are going to happen, unfortunately. These players know what they sign up for when they come into the NFL, when they're drafted. And these owners and these general managers know what the deal is as well, too. Injuries are always going to factor into football. I think it's just People hating on the Philadelphia Eagles because they won the Super Bowl this year. They're the current champions of the world. Say what you want in my take. You might think I'm biased because I'm an Eagles fan, but I really am speaking the truth. I don't believe this to have long-term effects for any players. There's been zero data and evidence that shows that any player has ever gotten hurt from running the tush push. And there's other teams in the league that do it. John Harbaugh says he's going to vote against it, and they run it adamantly. They take Lamar Jackson out and put Mark Andrews in, the tight end, to run the tush push because Lamar doesn't have the leg strength that Jalen Hurts has. Jalen Hurts squats over 600 pounds. That's why Jalen Hurts is able to run the tush push. Say what you want. Teams run variations of it throughout the league. They're just not as successful as the Eagles are. And I think they're just trying to disarm the Eagles because they are the world champs. But I believe some way, somehow, the Eagles will figure it out. They're a professional football team in the NFL. They'll find other ways to get first downs, 4th and 1s, 3rd and 1s, and score touchdowns. Whether it's a variation of more of a legal play of the tush push without the pushing and pulling of the quarterback, maybe they could just run a classic quarterback sneak. Whatever the case may be, it is what it is. Injuries are going to happen. That's just the bottom line. Let me know what you think in the comment section below this video. I'd really like to know your thoughts because we're on the eve of voting or banning the tush push possibly, folks. Let me know what you all think. I'll see you in my next one. Peace out and go Birds.